What's up, guys? It's been raining here the last couple days, and I finally have some sunshine at the field, so I'm out here to review today the new Foxeer AUARA 5. They sent me the sort of True X version with replaceable arms. It has an F7 flight controller in here. It has 2306 0.5 1850 kV 6S motors, so anything under 2000 kV is generally going to be on 6S. We got a 1300 pack on here today. We're going to run, and we're going to see how this one flies with these new dowel props on board. So they're looking a little bit thin and racy, so I'm gonna say there's going to be fast race props, but I'm not sure about freestyle with the Insta360 camera up front here with some 360 video on there today. So we'll see how this one does, but we also have the super nice analog toothless Foxeer cam up front there, so I'm interested to see how that's going to work out, as always with my Sky Zone goggles, guys. Let's go ahead and get it up, do a flight test, and we'll head back to the bench for a little bit of bench talk, and I'll give you some truths about this AUARA 5. Here we go. Let's rip.
One day, I believe in the future. I believe in the past. I believe what you truly desire, you can bring to pass. All you need is a focus and a story to hold, and the faith that you can achieve what's inside your soul. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get better. Know that you can make it. Hold it tight, cause they will try to take it. Keep it close, cause they will try to shake it. But whatever you do, don't let them break it. Cause each moment's just a new chance to take into your own hands and shape the life you see inside your dreams. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on. Someday we'll make it. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better. In your heart there lives a dream for your soul to master. From the moment that you breathe, get to chasing after, yeah. All that you want, all that you ever dreamed. You can make anything of this life. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Someday we only try. No matter what people say, either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Other days, no matter what people say. No matter what they say, we gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Someday. Other days we only can try. Other days, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get. Someday we'll make it on by. Other days we only can try. Either way, no matter what people say. Either way, we're gonna get better.
All right, guys, welcome back from the flight test. This is the box that you get, and this is the AUARA 5 with the 360 on top, and this is the AUARA without the 360 on top. It comes in the box with this Tpu mount for GoPro or Insta360 and the hardware to mount it onto the quad.
It comes with the new Foxeer Datura motors. These are the 2306.5 1850 kV motors. These are capable of running a 6S battery up to about 1500 milliamp. You're going to get about probably 5.5 to 6 minutes flight time with this power system, but I recommend if you want to get the 4S or the 6S, I recommend getting the 6S version of this quad. Now, also in the box, I got 2 sets of the new dial prop Cyclones to test out with the AUARA 5. These are the 46.5 V2 props. These are T5146.5 if you're looking for these. Again, V2, they're metal gray color, and I thought at first when I was looking at these props that they were super low profile. The cord doesn't look very thick in the middle, so I was thinking more of a race style prop. And actually when I freestyled this, it surprised me because of the power with 6S. I really didn't feel that there was any lag in my power loops with the Insta361 RS on here. So this has probably more weight than your typical GoPro. I think it would carry the Hero 10 all day if you wanted to freestyle and make this a freestyle quad. Absolutely would freestyle with the GoPro Hero 10 on board. So the props actually are really, really good. These are nice, kind of smooth and quiet, but powerful and very deceiving props. So I got to give it out to Dial Prop for the new Cyclone V2s. These are, again, like some of my favorite props out there. Cyclones used to be kind of the crowd favorite years ago, and now they have the V2 version that just came out. I like the finish on these. I like the thin cord profile and that really smooth taper tip at the end, giving it a nice quiet sound, even on a 6S battery. Also in the box, I got a couple different size straps. This larger one will fit up to a 1500 6S battery. This one would fit any of the 4S batteries, and they have a nice kind of rubber sort of tacky grip on the back side, which is super cool. That's going to go underneath the quad as you pull your strap around. And the rest of this is a metal buckle on here, and it's really thick canvas with a little Velcro on this side. So super nice, double stitched, and it looks like it's going to hold up for the long run. But I love this grip on here, that this is going to grip onto the bottom of the quad and not do any slipping back and forth once you have your Velcro strap on. This should hold and be secure in place. Protection up front with carbon sidewalls. We have a TPU bumper in the very bottom, 2 side standoffs here, side to side. We have the TPU mount for GoPro or Insta360, or even some of the decased cameras up top. And it looks like it has a center screw here as well, so 4 screws on there. And we also have the Foxeer toothless micro on here. You can also get DJI on here, as well as HD0 camera setups. And I believe these do come in ready to fly ones with the option of GPS as well. But mine didn't come with GPS, and it says on the website that it does not come with GPS. I think you have to specify that with your order. But this back mount right here will change, and you'll see a GPS module back here if you need to return to home. We also have an XT60 back here, and a 4+ right-hand circular polarized lollipop antenna, which is kind of a mid-size antenna. But what is nice about this analog version is the fact that it does have the Reaper Extreme back here. So this guy right here, if you're doing bandos, this VTX cranks up to 2.5 watt. So you could pretty much make cheese toast on that. Very, very high-powered analog VTX on here that should send you out miles and miles. You can go about 3 miles on 600 milliwatt or more. So imagine what 2.5 watt can get you. So yeah, you could get way out there with this. But with this battery capacity on here, you're not going to do that kind of range. But it's nice to have that kind of penetration if you're flying through thick canopy. In the center of this frame, we have the Foxeer F722 V4. It is a 30 by 30 stack with ESCs just below it. These are 65 amp ESCs. So I've been seeing a lot of 40 amp AIOs and ESCs recently, and it's nice to see a big stack on there. So I feel like the AUARA 5 is kind of like a really beastie 6S freestyle frame for even some mountain surfing. If you wanted to put a much larger battery on here, you could probably put something like an 1800 6S on here because of so much truck body, as we call it, on the very top of this frame. And this quad starts at around $350 for the bind and fly. So, you know, prices are pretty high right now, guys, and a lot of times the shipping is high too, with being pre-Armageddon prices. Right, it seems like the DJI version is $429. They also have two versions of it. They have the gray version here, and you can also get fluorescent green. If I were going to get which color you would ask me, I would probably get the one with the fluorescent TPU options on there, just because when you crash, if you do have a battery disconnect and you're not able to get the beeper to work, it's nice to have a little brighter frame. You can find it a little bit easier out in the shrub, or some high grass, or in the trees. So that's totally up to you. If I were you, if you were going to fly this with this Reaper on the back and you were going to do like a longer range flight, I would put an external beeper on here. You can get those just about anywhere nowadays, especially if you're going to run a GoPro or something on top. I've had a crash before where the GoPro flew off, the battery flew off, and unexpectedly my external beeper that I had soldered on the back also flew off. So the quad was sitting one place, the beeper was sitting over by itself, another spot beeping by itself, which I found first, and then I didn't find the GoPro until about 45 minutes later when it finally turned itself off. I was standing in the middle of a highway, like a little, not a highway, a little dirt road, and it was in some grass behind me, and when it turned off, it beeped, deet, deet, deet. And I turned around and I'm like, damn, there's my GoPro. So I had a total yard sale, but that's not likely to happen. But I do recommend to you, but I do recommend getting an external beeper and putting on this, especially if you're going to do some range with it. And I think it's really set up for that kind of, that's what this quad is. It's a freestyle mountain surfer, or race quad if you wanted it to be. But I see this as a range type of 5-inch. If you're looking for a 5-inch that can do some serious range, the Reaper will definitely do that. Now, honest feedback on this Reaper, the way they have it set up right now, I believe there's a wire somewhere. Maybe the video wire is too close to the VBAT in the back, because I am getting some kind of signal disturbance in my analog feed. So I'm getting some kind of lines, some vertical and horizontal diagonal lines in my video, in my toothless micro cam. So something to look out for. If that happens to you with yours, you bought this one, you get kind of feedback lines in your video, try to move your harness away. You can actually see, and I might be right here, you can actually see this. There's a piece of grass in there, but there's a yellow wire right there. It's right on top of the positive wire. And that is the culprit a lot of times. So just get that away from your power source. For some reason, it really does affect the video wire. But overall, I'd say 5 out of 5 for fun, 5 out of 5 for components on board, and I'd say this is maybe a 4.8. Let's give it a 4.8 because I didn't like the lines in the video. Other than that, this would be a 5-star quad, and I would like to hold on to this one because I think this is one of those range setup 5-inch quads that you could really do some mountain surfing with. I don't do mountain surfing with many 5-inch quads. I usually like to have a 6 or 7-inch for that, but I feel like this one is set up to be capable for that. And I love the new Cyclones from Dalprop. So if you guys want to send me some more of these, I'd love to fly them. And take care, guys. You can check out the link down below. I'm not an affiliate for that or anything, but you can grab one if you want to. I appreciate you as always, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Take care.